His ability is either Sap Sip or a Volt Absorb. And it's a 50-50. I could lose the whole match right here. But none of that matters right now. I'm mentally dominating this guy so hard. The world just looks so beautiful. What he doesn't know is there's a third option. Imaginary technique. Terra Blast. When you hear sword, you probably think of a physical attacker, but I did something a little different here with my Virizion because it does not have the stats to be a physical attacker. It's fast, no attack. You'll see here I tried to use my Hatchrim to, block a sticky web, but it didn't work out. I got bug buzzed twice and died. So he's the star of the show, pressing Calm Mind. And, I was a bit silly. I was a bit foolish when I went on slacking. I was like, okay, should be faster. No, slacking's cracked. I probably should have Terra Steeled, which is what the Terra was. But whatever. It has Truant next turn, so it's going to switch out. I went for an Air Slash to try to predict either, the bug or the fucking Sceptile. But, it's Lantern. Energy Ball does a lot, and it doesn't kill with Ice Beam, putting Virizion on 1%. So you know how it is. It's mogging time. Essentially, I just wanted to use Special Attack. I just wanted to use Virizion, right? Mug gets knocked, but it can't really get knocked. I just wanted to use Virizion because, Tarak has been getting a lot of shit. Tarak was in PU. Virizion's in PU. Nobody says anything. I get it. It's a fucking grass fighting type. It's gonna be bad. Grass fighting is a terrible type combination. You just fuck the second you see a fucking Pidgey Gust, bro. I Terra Darked here because I thought it was gonna go for a Psychic move, but he just switched out and just left me to Terra Dark knockoff, which you hate to see, honestly. So I Toxic the Pincurchin as well, because, what else are you gonna do? You just not Toxic Pincurchin? Would be fucking stupid. Drain Punch, get more health back. I was taking risky business, taking these Scalds, bro. Could've got burned on Muck. That'd be weird. That'd be not great. Same with switching into Morpeko. I was risky business. Could've got burnt on Morpeko. It doesn't really matter considering I'm gonna hit one of these and then die instantaneously, so, who really cares? I don't know why they kept Vikavolt in like it was going to outspeed an Electrode. It fucking wasn't. And then again, you don't really have any switch-ins. Nothing wants to take damage. Slacking's in a double edge. You get the kill. Boom. There I go. So sad. Pincurchin comes in. That's just free eats. Honestly, who really cares about Pincurchin? I literally did not respect it enough, bro. I put a sticky web up. I don't respect you, Schlog. You're finished. Anyway, this guy's going to try to go for a stupid-ass Sceptile gameplay where they come in a terrain and then use Swords Dance. This guy changed it up by Terra Rocking, though, but because of Pounce's speed drop and a nice, sexy little crit, we get that wonderful Leaf Blade. Don't even worry about how I talked about that crit, by the way. I didn't even mean it for real. Live a Psychic, land another... Well, we're going to knock. I thought we were going to land another Pounce. And that's the end of the match. For our first match, for a Virizion video, Virizion didn't do much, but... It's gonna do more in the next matches, I promise. Totally gonna do more in the next matches. Yeah. After a crushing defeat at the hands of a weathered Charizard team, I decided to switch out Morpeko with fucking War Turtle. I led Levani because I knew they were gonna expect a Sticky Web and go into Hatchrim, so I could, press Knock and then Pounce. I thought they were gonna stay in on Hatchrim, but I guess not. So I just get a free Pounce on the Thwacky and it's dead next turn. I'm talking really fast because I, wanted to explain the War Turtle and feeling kind of goofy. Goes into Zard, and it's another Weather Ball Zard team like the one I lost to, so you hate to see it. I get my webs up, but they got a Kamala, so come on. Yeah, they're just gonna get rid of it eventually. Obviously Charizard takes out Levani, what the fuck? It's 4 times weak on both sides. Electrode comes out, Hatchrim comes out, of course Hatchrim dies to a Thunderbolt because, what else is it gonna do? Kamala comes out, and look at this shit. Look at this. What in the fuck? And it rapid spins. Come on. I hate Kamala. Unless I'm using it. And then I hate Kamala. Thunderbolt and Volt Switch did the same amount, which I find ridiculous, but whatever. It goes into Zard, which we love Zard, I guess. Blah, blah, blah. Terrifier misses the overheat and gets its specs knocked. So sad. You hate to see it. Lands overheat, but let's be honest, it don't even matter anymore. I pressed Toxic, but I got mogged a little bit. It's gonna go into Vulpix. It's gonna get its Drought off. We're gonna Drain Punch. It's not gonna do a lot, which sucks because now they're gonna get a Healing Wish off, and they're gonna go right back out into Zard, and Zard is not gonna be Toxic. It's gonna be fully healed, and it's just ready to mog my entire team. Overheat, boom. No more choice. I don't know why they overheated. I feel like Weather Ball would have been just a better option, because now you have less special attack for the rest of my team. And you get nuzzled and paralyzed, and you're still solar power, so you're taking damage every turn. Like, look at you, full para, Psyshock, solar power damage. Like, come on. This is goofy. Weather Ball was just better play, bro. So this is gonna die. I go into Electrode, Volt Switch, boom. Now it's Virizion time. No more Charizard. Virizion can cook. Shiftry comes out, but it don't matter. It's definitely Chlorophyll. It hits a Solar Blade. I don't care, buddy. Get that calm on. The sun's down. No more Chlorophyll. You're not going to be able to kill me next turn. Aurasphere. And guess who's coming out next? Kamala? You seem to have some pretty good special defense last time, but I guess what happens now? Aurasphere. Oh boy, I sure do love having a legendary in the PU tier. Always a fun time. Like, actually, though, it's really fun. I miss Tarak. Bring him back. I never even got to use him. The last match of the video, we lead Muck for some reason. I don't know why. I think I was expecting like a Sceptile on our Creamy or something. Anyway, this guy's kind of goofy. This guy's maybe a little stupid. I'm not sure. You know, he just leads Electrode and blows up, which is just it's just a bad idea. This isn't a playthrough, buddy. You can't just use self-destruct Electrode. I know it's iconic, but it's not good. His Sceptile gets Toxic, and I switched into Hatchram thinking it was a Fairy type. It was not a Fairy type, but it's still going to be able to take out Sceptile with those Mystical Fires, because, you know, what else are you going to do? This guy decided he would fight me with, like, 2.5 Pokemon, bro. All Creamy Calm Mind, but free Nuzzle, free Para on All Creamy, and Psyshock means I'm doing physical damage instead of special, so you're cooked. This is actually really, really unfortunate here. When he gets fucking... he's gonna get full parried twice in a row. And, you know, just a perfect amount of damage on that Psyshock to deal with him. Voltorb comes in, but, like, come on. He's just gonna blow up, because this guy's a goop. This is a goopster. Goes into Cryogonal, which honestly should be a perfect match for my Levani, but guess what he does? He blows the fuck up. Like, you... Also, this Zebstrika did not need to be level 1. Just make it like minus defense nature, no investment in any of that shit. And you can Endeavor Quick Attack all you fucking want, bro. His ability is either Sap Sip or a Volt Absorb. And it's a 50-50. I could lose the whole match right here. But none of that matters right now. I'm mentally dominating this guy so hard. The world just looks so beautiful. What he doesn't know is there's a third option. Imaginary technique. Terra Blast. How do you like the team? I gave it an extra silly name this time. Nothing about it is really that unique, you know, like simple pivot, Thunderbolt, Electrode, the Terra Fairy. How did you guys like the ending of the video, or like the little part that I did? Because I really liked that. It was fun to make, the drawings and all that stuff. You know what, before I get into the build a team, let me put on screen something my friend made after he saw the initial one. It was really funny. And it's nice that he made it. But yeah, you know, really the only things that are unique on this team is the War Turtle, Rapid Spin, Flip Turn, Haze, Ice Spinner. I didn't really get that much use because, I mean, what am I really going to do with it? I'm going to Rapid Spin. It's got some, like, Chinese EVs, you know, just a bunch of... You know, special defense to deal with like Typhlosions and fucking Charizards. Defense to deal with physical attacks. some attack, because it's only, you know, its only attacking move is physical. Its only attacking moves are physical, and then HP obviously, because it's a, you know, it's supposed to take hits. And also Virizion, who has no actual set in Gen 9. So I decided that, you know, it's a little tanky, and I don't want to give it specs because I'm running Calm Mind. I could have gone with like Expert Belt or a berry of some kind, maybe even Life Orb. But I don't know. I thought the you know, Leftovers healing would just be a lot more useful than a Life Orb or like a Expert Belt. And I couldn't give it any type of choice item because it's a Calm Mind. It's a setup set. Calm Mind, Air Slash, Aura Sphere, Energy Ball. I just gave it Calm Mind a bunch of special attacks after seeing this huge fucking speed set and this huge special attack stat. At least for PU, this is massive. Even though, funnily enough, sort by speed, it's slower than Sneasel and has a lower attack stat. Like, legendary slower than Sneasel and 5 less base attack. Crazy work. Like, I don't know what to say, man. That's just fucking insane. But whatever. If you want the team, it's the shittiest doo-doo ass team, and I'm gonna have to rename it if I'm gonna put it in the description. Whatever. Oh, I forgot to say, maybe this would be at the start of the video. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the month, and it's the 17th, so we're almost there. Wow, we're at like 70 something, so you know, you should subscribe.